Your ignorance is their power. That was a quote I saw on Tim Ferriss's Instagram account the other day. He took a photo of it as some graffiti in New York City. And I think it's a valuable perspective in today's world, because in this day of information, there's really no excuse for you not to have at least enough information such that your ignorance does not become a liability. And to put that in some kind of context, over the last week or so, I reckon I've probably had 3 or 4 people now reach out to me for advice on various technology things. Now, I don't know much about technology, even though some people think that I do. And these were questions about building a website or running Facebook ads or basically doing SEO. And the interesting thing was they had already spent the money. They'd already gone out, hired a consultant, and basically gone in blind. They didn't know what they were being sold. And when I looked at what they'd been sold, they'd kind of been sold a bit of BS, to be perfectly honest. I don't know a lot about these things, but I know enough to know when I'm being lied to, I think. And that was my point to them. There's really no excuse for you not to learn how to run Facebook ads. It doesn't cost you much to go and have a play. Do it yourself. Doesn't mean that you have to go on and do that continually. Doesn't mean that you need to learn the craft, because it is a craft, just like SEO and just like running filters and all these things. You need to learn the technology and learn the craft. And so I'm not suggesting you take all your time to learn how to build a website or to learn how to run ads, but learn enough so that you know when someone's lying to you or someone's trying to sell you something you don't want. And that's what these people had not done. And so I think when it comes to technology especially, those of us who are a little bit older and didn't grow up with this technology, we're always, I think, too keen to sort of say, well, it's technology, I don't quite understand it, I don't get Facebook ads. It's so easy these days to at least know enough to not have your ignorance be a liability. And so in a day of information, do not use that as an excuse. Get the information, just enough to know when you're being taken for a ride.